Hello everyone and welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone and today is show and tell. I've got quite the treasure trove here today. A little squizzy in the box and then we'll get straight into it. These are a purchase from a private seller. No real information about what the reason for selling was. I do kind of feel the need to ask, but I didn't get a chance on this occasion because I didn't speak or meet the seller, didn't speak to them or meet them. That was done through my wife, but the lady seller was in South Australia and yeah, no information, but these cars look crazy old. They look obviously very mint. The package is aged. I mean, give them a break, they're 40 years old. But we'll go through them, see what we have. I've already seen in this box obviously, but they've been sitting around for about a month or two. Haven't been able to get them on camera for you. So we'll do that now. So this is the Ford Capri. I haven't really rummaged through my collection to see relevant models to welcome the new guys in. So we'll just wing it today. We'll have a look at the back. Prop that up. How are we going to do that? Might have to go one-handed. Okie doke. Yeah, so we've got a couple of the models that came out alongside this Capri. I think I might have all of those. It's a spoiled rotten thing to say, isn't it? But looking perfect in all its crimson glory. So that's the Ford Capri, prop him up there, and there are a few of these cattle trucks which I'm happy to say that Matchbox kept on just doing version after version, year after year of these. See if we can put you up so you don't get seasick. How's that? Yeah, so I found these in my collection. And ill prepared today, didn't even have my old person specs on, so we'll fix that problem before we go any further. Okie dokie. Okay, so this is a bulk buy, not in this mix. I've had this around for a few years, but this is from, see if we can see. Oh, it'll be on here, won't it? There we go. 1999, so it's a 2000 release. But see what I mean? They've just hung on to that casting for dear life. And to be honest, when I was a kid, I would not have chosen this myself because, you know, pocket money's limited, if not scarce. And when you get a shot at going into the toy shop to get a new car, you don't go for a cattle truck, you go for something like the Ford Capri. Or, you know, or a racing car or a sports car, but definitely you'd be grabbing that and ones like that long before you grabbed the cattle truck. Or at least I did when I was a kid. So they were in the collection as a kid, but it's probably something Nan bought you because she didn't know better. And, so that's the cattle truck history for you, but I'm not sure if they came out much after 2000, but it's great to see a little bit of history there. So put him off to the side because he's not in the show and tell. And amazingly, I have two of these, but with a different window colour. New model? I don't think so, but a little bit of damage on the card. But I'm really at pains when it comes to taking these out of the blister packs, because they don't quite feel like mine yet. They don't feel like part of my collection because they haven't been in it for very long, and yeah, they just feel like somebody else's childhood at the moment. They'll get to a point where they feel like part of mine or part of my collection, but not yet. It feels a bit, I don't know what the word is. It doesn't feel right to rip open what survived 40 years. So I'll chicken out today and we'll do this other one. This is another one like the cattle truck, isn't it? Where if you do have limited funds as a kid, and pretty much all kids do have limited funds, or limited nagging power, I suppose. So you use it wisely when you are about to get hold of a car, or you have the opportunity to go into a toy shop and take your pick. It's very rarely something like this, but it's nice to have it in the collection now, all these years later. And amazingly, we have a double. How cool is that? Absolutely identical, both absolutely perfect. Same card. That card's slightly better off in terms of wear. And yeah, they are all the same in every way. So whoever started this collection had a real thing about the Ford Capri, and it's not hard to imagine why. It's a lovely car. I hear that in the 2021 lineup, the Ford Capri is back. So probably, well, obviously not exactly the same casting, but that car is making a return. Very exciting. So yeah, we'll do the Lotus next. Just be wary of that reflection for you. Again, mint. The card has, you know, obvious age wear, but I can understand that. It's like it's been folded or bent or whatever. But same deal. How do you bring yourself just to rip it open like it's a $3 car? It may happen, but my trembling fingers won't do it today. And I have quite a few of this one loose. No, that's wrong. I have one of these loose. I have other variants of it loose too, but just the one in the orange with the nice green tinted windows. This has been not opened, but over the years, maybe a little bit of rough handling. So no, that's different to the Capri. So they're showing off different models, probably of the same year. Here's the truck we just saw. Yeah, I'm a little bit embarrassed to say I've got every one of those as well. So, very spoilt young man. And we have a Mini. I have a really ropey one of this loose, and I have a mint one of this loose. So I can happily say I'm not ripping this open for another purpose today, or another reason today. Bit of damage where the old sticker was. Wonder what the price on that was back in, who knows when, 1970, wow, 1973 release. What are we talking, 50 cents? 70 cents? Who knows? It's so old. And look, the sticker, there's no sign that it is that old, and yet here we are. Very special. And the other one of the same ilk is the police boat. And doesn't this one get a rough life? You know, because it doesn't roll well, I suppose. And it's a boat. And yeah, it's the police, so of course they're going to be in a police chase. Didn't he get rolled down the driveway 1,000 times? but not this particular casting. He's been safe and sound in his little bubble. That's part of the plastic. I won't pull it, it'll be like a thread. I'll destroy it. So, that's that one. And the same seller, a couple of ones from much later, 10 years later from the first lot actually. These are early 80s. We've got the Lamborghini Countach and of course the Jaguar. Got them both loose, even though the boxes aren't great. Not even sure if maybe that's been resealed, but that's fine. That'll just go in the crowd of boxes just like him. But yeah, they've been out of the sun or out of UV, which is so important. So they're pretty good, and we'll get rid of this one. Always, almost always, when you buy a bulk lot or even a mini bulk lot like this collection, you'll get a throw-in. This wasn't mentioned, but they found it as they were rummaging, I'm sure, so they've just popped it in the box. I think this comes with a 2-pack with a farm tractor pulling it. It's missing its rubber wheels, but apart from that it looks fine. So there might have been something on the back, I can't remember. Not that I had it, but I'm sure I've seen it in a catalogue somewhere. So that is that. And we've got two from a bit later than the back lot and a bit earlier from the front lot. This one I have quite a few of now. I think I bought one individually because I have very strong memories of it as a kid. See if we can see the bottom. There's no tarnishing at all on the bottom. It's the Ford Transit from Lesney, and that sentence we all love, made in England, where they should be. It's got the dot dash wheels, looking splendid, all their shininess. It's probably not the original elastic band, it was much thinner and smaller than that, but that is the original box that goes on the back. And of course, if you had this, you always had to have the forklift to take the box off, even though it weighs 5 grams. So that's that one. Oh, and the box is pretty good nick. Hasn't been thrown into a toy box at all by the look of it. A little bit of scuffing. That's okay. And last but not least, and we have a first world tragedy here. It's when you know your life's going pretty good, when you see the horses with no legs in the plastic world and you're a little bit sad. There's so many more problems on Earth at the moment, but I'm a collector, so it bothers me. The plastic over the years has gone a little bit brittle, and this guy is wound up half legless. I'm sure he didn't feel it. But there's one good... Oh, actually, this horse is missing his tail. Is that his tail? Or is that his tail? Maybe don't know. But yeah, I'll get the replacement horses at some point, and everything will be fine. So that's today's show and tell. Did I show? And this same deal as this one. Is that too close? Oh. It's the same truck. Maybe I should open this and swipe the horses if they're white. Yeah, same year as this. 29 and 30 on the box. No, I won't open that because it is a complete set of the orange boxes, so I'll leave that. But I know I have the horses in there, so I'm half happy. And that's it for this show and tell. It's a very special collection there to add to mine. And one day I'll feel like they are part of my collection instead of a purchase of somebody else's beloved collection, but it takes time for that step, so that's okay. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so, help me out, and hit the like button, tell me what you think, and I'll see you later. Bye.